Hello boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Banished. Last time we quickly extended or increased our population with a lot of nomads and we went over to the other side of the river to get our first settlement across. As you can see, we are creating a lot of houses for the extra people that don't have any house. And we are creating a lot and lots of orchards so we can supply our taverns to increase our alcohol. At the moment we have a limit of 2000, but I think it never reached above 100 or something like that. I will check in the graphs if I can check it, but I think I can. Alcohol last 100 years. The highest point was 50, so definitely some shortage there. Okay, I created an extra orchard, but I have no clue what I need to get there. Apple, pear, apple, peach. So probably some peach. Yeah, let's do some peach. 1, 2, 3. So that's ongoing. Everyone has a home. Also good. Fuel is still okay. Plum and pecan. And I think pecan we have. Plum we have, pecan we have, so we only missed 2. Just guessing that is pumpkin. And something that I don't know. Squash. Do I even have a field of squash? Maybe. I don't know. Ah, I could check with the orders what the last 2 were that I miss. And 82 laborers still. So we can extend with some extra fields. There we go. Low on a supply, firewood. That's with all the extra housing and oh. At the end of the map I was going backwards and I was thinking why can I go backwards, but this it was a nice idea to have a tunnel inside this mountain, but if it's the end of the map it doesn't matter. I was thinking to maybe create a tunnel here and have some forester lodge and some extra firewood production over here, because we are dropping quite low. Also our tools are dropping low. That's maybe because we sold a lot last episode. Graves is quite okay. Let's go down a little bit. Firewood. Or we can also build an extra mine. But I think we should really focus on our miners' village. And iron is full. So we really need to extend coal. Let's overdo it. Maybe I need to build more housing here, but we have a shortage of coal, and with the shortage of coal we cannot create any tools, and tools are quite important, otherwise everything else starts to fail. So let's do that. Let's do apple. 1, 2, 3. Still plenty of laborers. Maybe we should build an extra tavern. Maybe also some kind of a road network. Let's do it in front of the church. Because in front of the church it needs to be a little bit paved. And then connect it up like this. Okay. With that part a little bit clearer, and then I have some easy access to the school. Okay. So food should also be skyrocketing soon. As you can see, our first fields are large enough to harvest. And let's see for a tunnel, because now that I thought of it, I like the idea. So let's do something like this. What do they need? Lots and lots of stone, but we have lots and lots of stone, so that's fine. And then we will come out to the other side. And there we will build a forager's lodge, but then we also need some connection. To the middle, that's somewhere over here. And then connect it up like this. Okay, trader has arrived. Corn and pear. So what do we need? Walnut and pumpkin. Pumpkin. I think those two we are missing. Walnut and pumpkin. That seems to be correct. So let's every visit I want to get walnut and pumpkin seeds and dismiss it for now. Oh, it's already finished. That was quickly. So with that finished, we can get some extra resources ongoing. So I was thinking to put a forester lodge and a wood cutter. So we can provide this part of the river with the necessary resources to fuel their houses. But I see our coal is also going up and everything is fine. So the extra coal management did its job, but still they need to move quite a long way to refuel those houses. So if I can do it right here, they should have enough food. Reserve on food is low. 3000. It's not that low in my opinion. Early autumn, so we will start harvesting everything, as you can see. But soon we will create some extra orchards all the way around here. And maybe some extra housing. Let's build 2 already. Something like this. And maybe some here later on. Let's build some extra orchards in the back. Here. Here. And let's see when they are built. How is my forester lodge going? It's now nice and clear that we can see it, so we will do a stockpile. There we go, and we'll do a small stockpile next to the woodcutter. We will do a farmer's stand somewhere over here, and then put not a lot of housing but some housing around this farmer's stand. Something like this should be good enough. Let's also help our foresters out a little bit by getting all the stone, because we have lots of laborers that can do that for us, and they're all using the tunnel nicely. 7 builders are also fine. They still need to move quite a long way, and they're just going through the fields. Don't know how I feel about that, but it's fine, I guess. Okay. The first one is finished. So let's get at least one extra guy. Let's remove that iron that is in the way here. There we go. They're building the farm stand. Would be nice if they completed this building. And the houses, of course, because that will make things a lot easier. Farm stand's almost ready. And here we can do a normal road. Got what is the front and what's the back of the... something like this. Farm stand is created, and I think because I need to go a long way, I will get 2 of them. Hopefully this way it will go a little bit easier, and here we will start off with 2. 2 should be good enough. At the moment they have problems with their fuel, but that should be fine as soon as this one is operational. Now we have a small extra settlement right here that should provide us with some extra fuel. Still quite low, as you can see in the top left. 75, 79. Let's get some extra plumes and some extra apples. 1, 2 and 2. And our ale is going up, so at the moment our alcohol limit is going up. And probably are storing it somewhere. That's good news. So our citizens will be a little bit happier with a little bit of alcohol. Good against cold, against a lot of things. Keep in mind that the percentage of alcohol in these drinks was less than we know today. It was less strong, and it was in some parts of the world it was more healthier to drink something that was alcohol in it, because it was didn't carry any disease. That's why where some people are at a very young age they already start drinking some alcohol, because of it was clearer than water, or safer to drink than water in some parts. Let's continue with building these orchards. Okay, that's some extra. Food is still low, so we can definitely get some extra people, and I need to check. I need to check where, if everyone that is working on this side of the river is actually living at this side of the river, but I don't know if I can do that. But I will check it in a minute, or try to check it in a minute. So forester, woodcutter, laborer, vendor. Vendor is better, and then vendor. 2 vendors. So everyone that is working here is living here, and only 1 extra vendor needs to move all the way to here. But that's fine in my opinion. Food is going up, going down, doesn't know what to do. And now we are mainly focusing on this side of the river for now, until this area is completely filled up with houses and orchards. But I will quickly check what my population is at the moment. Citizens, 445 in total. Not bad at all. You can see all the little ends moving around. People moving around. So 1 peach, 1 apple. Apple. And maybe I will build an extra storage barn here, in the hope that would speed things up, and I will build it here to stop the flow a little bit of people. Shortcutting. Okay, well, let me check. Question mark, I will do that in a minute. Let's dismiss. What is your problem? We have no one working at this field. Oh, I forgot to assign a lot of farmers. Their food is going up, ale is going down. It's going back and forth actually. So we're still not producing enough. We need more. Actually, I'm not that optimal in assigning my fields. Speech is good, but apple needs to go all the way over there. It's not that far, but the further away everything is, the longer it takes. So I know this is not the optimal village, but it is, I think, optimal at to a certain level. Can optimize things, but I think it's quite optimal at the moment. But let's see how far we can get, and if people start dying because it's not optimal enough. I read a comment somewhere that that there was a village, that he was creating a village up to 600 people, and at that point in time people were starving to death because they were walking to work and it was way too far away. So we will see if this will happen. I will assign an extra forester here because it is a good area and we have some room. And apparently they have some trouble still with fuel. A lot of stone was stored here. That's also something that I don't like. So, oh, you have a lot of stone. So actually, let's get this in our inventory here, so I can free up some space. What is our limit of stone? 300. So if I remove, let's start with 200 at least. And let's hope they will take some stone from this. Again, some extra nomads, but I think quite a lot of them. 63. If I look at my food and I see it dropping below 1000, I don't think we can afford this right now. So we will deny them. So I guess a lot of people will start dying. Scarlet fever broke out, so yeah. I would say I hope some people will start dying, but I don't think I can say it like that. But it will be good for the community. Let's build some extra orchards then to provide this extra people, and then we need a lot of housing, of course. 47. Let's start with building some. Actually, I don't know how many people need to live at this side of the river. How can I think if people are going to the other side, review selection, show production. Ah, okay, I didn't knew I could do this. I think a lot of people are moving back and forth. There's still a lot of stone stored here. So maybe I will tell them just temporarily to store almost all stone that I have. Stone. So let's take 500 boys. And I see the trader is still sitting and waiting around. Dismiss, or I could I've traded some money. Guess we have some food issues. Let's get some pears for some extra food, because we will not turning that one into ale. And people start dying as expected. Died of starvation. So I would guess the problem is solving itself out. Again, not something that I'm allowed to say out loud, probably. But let's assign some workers for some extra. But as you can see, we have enough housing now. Food's going up again, so all by all, it was something good. And now I'm also wondering, so this one is used, this one is used. This one is being cleared, so a little bit more space for our tools are going down. A little bit more space for actual wood that I hoped would be stored here. So that's good. Our food is going up. Still some diseases. Quite a lot actually. 9 patients, 12 patients. Don't they need to go into the hospital instead of walking around and infecting lots and lots of people? Okay. So food-wise we are doing good. We have peach, we have apples. We have peach, we have apples. So the ale can be made. And I think this area is nice and dense, with lots of fields again all the way around the city center. So if we want to extend to even more people, we need to find or start using this space. But then we need to build a tunnel here somewhere and then connect it up. Let's first get our supplies under control again. So I think an extra blacksmith is in order. And some woodcutters. Over here I think I can really force them to get a maximum amount of people working here. Get some extra house in. And since I have enough laborers, I can also clear out an entire forest if I want to. 104. The limit is 500, but we have some issues. We have a lot of issues actually with the wood cutting. Walnut and pumpkin. So let's trade our stone. 500. Let's trade our wool. Must trade additional 174. So woolen clothing. Okay, trade, and now we have everything we need. Or we have all, let's dismiss. And I think we have all tradable resources at our disposal at the moment. Yes, we do. Okay. I was thinking to create a normal field here. And then create an extra orchard field here. Something like this. And can I? Oh, it would be nice to have a home here. Oh. Train does not allow it. Although I can build one here. Always nice to have some smaller fields. Some frame drops. Probably I've I'm starting to have too many people. Let me check how many do I got at the moment. 470. So if you take extra, let's do squash first. 1, 2, 3, and let's do walnut. 1, 2. Make sure we have enough enough food reserves if you take lots of people in, and not as I did. So let's give the iron tools back. Let's give the stone we will keep. The woolen clothing we can also give back. The wool we can give back, and the warm clothing we can also give back to the people. And we all only collecting stone, and we will trade stone for food. That's the sole purpose now for our trader, to get some extra food in, or some other resources that we need. At the moment we are missing tools. Fuel is going up though, so some logs at their disposal, so this woodcutter can really cut away. It's fine. And I'm thinking to build an extra blacksmith, and this building is becoming obsolete. Maybe I will keep our blacksmiths close, although it doesn't make sense. It makes sense because of the resource production is over there. Then again, maybe I can get an extra blacksmith somewhere over here. At the back of the school, it's not that optimal to place it there, but then the tools will be distributed a little bit closer. So let's do that, an extra blacksmith, before we run out of tools, and then we can use only iron at the moment to create some normal tools instead of steel tools. So let's get just a little bit of extra iron collected by our 63 laborers that we have spare at the moment. And we should also have some stockpile of some sort. So let's put it next to the cemetery. Okay, and our little square in front of the church is ready, and our cleric. Is it the cleric? Yes, it is. Nice. So we have some little extension, not that much. But hopefully lots of trees and logs are produced, and let's see if we can trade for some food, some seeds. Never. No, I can put these ones up on never, because I never will need seeds again. I have all the seeds that I need. I don't think some can spoil. I think once you buy them forever. So squash, some extra walnuts, and let's build some extra housing. Okay. Is it in range of my? Just in range, so that's fine. And here I can also get an extra house in. Okay. No one is working on our blacksmith because we're needing some stone, and stone is all used by our traders. So let's go to the inventory of stone and put it down to 200 for the moment, so we can build up some stock of stone. Because they're taking everything away at the moment, so that our blacksmith can be built and our extra housing can be built. Low on firewood, stone is low, firewood is low. Our amount of logs are low, so maybe we could do with an extra forest lodge on this side. Woodcutter, no. Forest lodge. something like this, and then we'll put some extra housing here. 2 extra housing for there. Okay, it's fine. And then an extra stockpile. Something like this. Okay. So then we will get some extra wood. I see that we have a lot of iron, but that we can use at our blacksmith. Log and iron, coal. Okay, it's fine. Maybe our tools are dropping because they also need wooden logs to produce them. I think this area is nice and dense. Maybe we should start naming our small settlements. And again, we have some food issues early summer, so that's always tricky. Some extra fields would be nice. Or what we can do is some extra pastures. Let's say right here for some extra chickens. That's a good idea. Let's do some extra pasture there for some extra chickens. It would acquire some extra wood to create those pastures, but that's fine. And let's connect this dirt road to there. Okay, I see that we are over our time limit, so next time we'll try to extend and we will really try to push to those 600 people. I think that's a challenge I push myself to for the end of the series, but again we will check if we are there at 600 people. If you like the episode, feel free, or liked the episode, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. If you don't like what you're seeing, feel free to leave a dislike, and I will see you boys and girls in the next episode.